Hi, my name is Owen. I am last year came on the leadership team at my church, and that's been a learning process for me. So I don't know if many of you have come on recently to a leadership team or in a new role, um, but we've got a lot of manual processes at our church, and well, that's better. We got a lot of manual processes, and I wanted to create some content as we learn how to do this better. We opened up a second location last year as well. So there's a lot we're trying to figure out. And I also, in my day job at ClearCard, I talk to a lot of church leaders who are also working to figure out how do we do this well? I guess the big question that I see that comes up a lot is the world is changing quickly, especially in the tech world. And how do we do that? How do we learn from that? How do we apply that in our churches while still focusing on the main task of the church, which is the gospel? And so while my day job is in tech, I also help my wife manage her finances and some aspects of her charter school here in Colorado Springs. So we're learning a lot there. So maybe there's some things that we're learning there that would be helpful and beneficial for you as well. So really my goal is how do we encourage others in a similar situation? And so my first project that I think we're going to document here is we need to find a new, probably a giving platform, but definitely a way to communicate with our church members. The current platform we have isn't working too great. I'll probably do a video on that and show you some aspects of that. It's not working too great. A little frustration, a lot of frustration for our growing team with a lot of volunteers on there as well. So as I go through that process, I'll share it with you. I plan on setting up some demos, and so I'll go through those demos. I'll show you some of the frustrations, maybe some of the goals we have. Maybe that would resonate with you and save you some of the trouble if you're looking to potentially make a switch. Okay, so here's the point where I make a big confession, and that's I'm really nervous to start and to do these videos. And I think a lot of that's probably my ego, where I want this to be some kind of masterpiece as a video. But, I'm typically really an analog guy. You see, I've just got my notes here. I like writing things down. I'm a visual learner and all. So I spent about a week and a half watching YouTube videos about how to make YouTube videos. And I just need to stop. It's time to start producing. And so it's all these questions like, what microphone do I need? What should I use a camera? Should I use my phone? What lighting do I use? How do I edit this stuff? What does it look like to upload things? So all this is new for me. But you watch these videos from people, and they've got these golden plaques in the background with the YouTube logo on it, and they've got hundreds of thousands or millions of subscribers and views. And so I was watching that and probably just getting a little freaked out. And so my goal is just start producing. If that's useful and helpful to you, that would be a blessing to me as well. But I'm just recording this on my computer right now, and maybe as I add a microphone or figure out some lighting, I'm sitting at the school table where my kids homeschool, typically during the day. So really the goal is, how do we figure this out? If that would be a blessing to you, great. And then let's get back to work, because I've got a lot of work to do. Emily's school is busy, our church is growing, and that's where I need to focus my time. And so hopefully this will help you focus your time as well. Maybe as I learn how to do a little better job, even cleaning off my camera screen there, I'll show you. We can learn that together if you are interested in producing some of this stuff. This is not sponsored, right? This is really just the goal is, how do we learn together as church, school, nonprofit leaders, do a better job in a very quickly changing world? How do we honor the mission of the teams we work with and do that well? So hopefully that process is helpful to you, and thanks so much for watching.